Yo, everybody, it's me, Pops Van Zant from the Madness Comic Network, and I want you to have a heads up and look out for our sign-up page for the Roku campaign on Kickstarter. We're going to be trying to get the funding to get the Roku channel set up for people like that guy, the guy who's recording this, can get his show up there on Roku and start getting monetization today. So check us out, sign up, be ready. Peace.
Can't sit still tonight. So I'm going to be drawing bookmarks and bull crapping around with people. And I did send some links out. We'll see if anybody takes the bait, so to speak. Because I'm in a mood tonight. So we're going to draw bookmarks. I've been starting on these already. And they're kind of going pretty interestingly. I'll skip the ones that'll get me in trouble for showing on air. But they're quick sketches. But I think they look pretty nice when I'm done. And I'm going to be colorizing and inking them out. And hello, Jaden, and hello, Suzanne. And I will try to keep good track of the chat, but I don't have a good system right now, and the computer had to be the camera, so the chat's very angled. Hello, Laz. Welcome. Aw, you don't have to leave him, but thank you. So that's where I'm at right now, and I'm going to be doing some sketch work here. So there we are. And hello, Parrot Head. Welcome to the Nut House. I mean, this is actually what I decided to do so I'd get a little more used to doing some of these sketches, because I've been at the point where I still struggle a lot with bodies and hands and stuff. So what I'm doing is I'm doing body shapes for the quick sketches. And then I'm coming back through later, and I'm going to do drills and stuff in my sketchbook of hands and feet and faces and really get those under control better. I am still learning. I started this journey basically when I started YouTube and all this community stuff. So, hello, Parrot Head, and not so far, but I started. Give it a while. Those kitties are great at wrecking everything. Trust me. So, this is just me getting ready. And don't mind the phone. It's going to probably go off several times because I'm trying to get people to join me. So, welcome to the crazy of my life, right? This started because of some idiot harassing me, telling me that I didn't actually draw any of my characters, that I was just making them up and tracing it, and that's why I never let him see me do the quick sketch part. Well, the reason I don't usually show the quick sketch part is because I have tremors and arm and body issues, and this part is more error-filled for me, and I'm very self-conscious. So I didn't show it for a while. But, you know, the more this goes on, the more confident I'm getting. Actually, yes, Suzanne. In fact, I had one once. It had vocal cord damage, but yes. My personal clothing style is very emulated in these sketches. That's why they all have kind of a very similar vibe. But generally, I'm learning. I'm practicing. I'm coming up with ideas. I'm just getting better at things so I can do more. And then I can sell these out for cheap. And that's it. As I work, you get a glimpse at how I work. And the errors you see now, this is a quick sketch, will be changed as I come back in and do the other. Awesome, Laz. I am very happy for you. I don't know if you want to try to hang out. I could try to send you the link if you'd like. I'm right now just kind of in my own head a lot lately. So drawing is a kind of a release. So, zip. Okay, so just a little bit of a boom. And some sketches lend themselves easier than others. Some I struggle with. But the overall, it's just having fun. Okay, one sec. Give me just a moment here. Okay, I think Facebook's probably the easiest to reach you at for me. Fuck. There we are. Get kind of the old crew back together, so to speak, and get kind of my old life together. You should have the link now. And you can see the basic ideas coming together, but I have to, of course, edit bits while I'm doing the inking part. I quick sketch, and then I come through and I ink, and then I do the next. And when they're done, they come out more like these kinds of things. And then I'm going to colorize them all. So it's a work in progress, and there's some success level and some failure level, and I'll get better as I go. I got a bulk of the bookmarks, and I mean a bulk of them, and I feel like working. And I got a deal on these. I don't care, and I'll sell them off cheap when I'm done as practice projects. Yay me, right? So these are all going to fall in line with a certain style because that style is what I'm practicing. And then go from there. Now, I'm doing bookmarks. I'm drawing. And what are you doing, you fucking cotton bastard? I mean, I shouldn't be in as good of a mood as I am. Consider everything that's going on. I should be so much more stressed than I am, but I'm not. I'm floating with it. I'm doing okay. Fuck it, right? This is all a part of me learning certain techniques and getting them down pat solid. But remember, according to my trolls, I don't actually draw my characters. I trace. So as you see me tracing these bookmarks off of this wooden surface, be sure you tell them. And make sure you also tell them the words fuck and you in the sentence when you do. Just a thought. Miss Lucy had some bleacher, just like to go. That should go a little higher than it is, and that should go about there. The errors notwithstanding, I guess I'm a little less nervous about some of these things than others. Here's all the parts to care about, right? So now take that skirt and just work it up into that chest. And wrap that around the neck. And there is some company. Yay! I'm not alone anymore. Hello.
Hello?
How you doing?
I'm okay, I guess.
I'm sketching.
Hello, sketching. How are you?
Hello, pain in the ass gnome. How are you?
I'm well.
Been a while since we got to hang on stream, hasn't it?
Yeah, maybe. Maybe. At this time, I'm normally sleeping in bed.
Sleep's overrated.
Oh, shut up.
Besides, if you were sleeping, you couldn't hang out with me.
I said I'd come hang out, so I am here.
Something rhymes with fuck off.
No.
I don't know why I'm giggly tonight. With all the stress I've been through the last couple of weeks, you would think I wouldn't be in a good mood. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm having an aneurysm.
I was about to say maybe you've lost your mind, but you know.
That would imply I had it once. It's true.
Mm-hmm.
So, other than that,
Oh, give me a sec. I just pulled up your stream so I could see chat, and then it went echoey for me. Anyway.
yeah, that sounds like you, Papa. Somebody getting stoned as fuck in my chat. That's about right.
You forgot the beers.
Okay.
And stone sounds like fun.
Well, what the fuck do you want me to fucking say?
I don't know.
So, I think I'm getting a bit better at sketching these things quickly. Yes, I make a million edits during the pencil stage, but I can do it. I can do it.
I hold restraint, but I typed what I wanted to say initially in the private chat.
No, we're straight. Sit.
No.
Why? He'd probably laugh.
He would laugh, but it's probably not a good thing to say on stream.
You're such a troublemaker.
Maybe in private company, if to people who actually know my personality and actually know my background, but not something you say out loud.
So I should just message it to him on Twitter and see what he says.
Sure.
Give me a minute.
It's not a question you need to take seriously, but it's just
something snarky to say for fucking fun.
Mm.
I like what I do. I actually really do. And I think I'm pretty good at it usually.
What are you grabbing at?
The easiest way to him, just to show him what you said directly.
Hmm. I was wondering what you're doing. That's your touchpad, okay.
Yeah. This is all hooked up really funny right now. Oh, come on. It wasn't that long ago I messaged Papa. How is it that far down my conversation list? There, now I sent it.
Yeah.
I'm
Who's the troublemaker
fun.
now?
Oh no, I've never denied that I am to a degree. I can be a good girl and still a troublemaker at times. And say hello to a new friend you haven't met before, Lydian.
Hello.
Hello. This is a more recent friend of mine. Hey, Tinted, how you doing?
I'm good. Ish.
This is Lydian. He's one of my better friends I hang out with a lot.
All right.
He's a crazy little gnome. I mean,
No comment. You don't want me to start, do you?
bring it on, bitch. I'm in a
I
mood.
was gonna say she might.
I'll wreck her.
No, you won't.
Well,
Dream on, gnome boy.
Not. Wait a second. I was about to say not on stream, but you know.
Dream on, gnome boy.
Mm-hmm. Someone's quite bold today.
I wasn't referring to you there, Pops. Not Crom. Lydian here is my gnome. That's my gnome. And my phone is going off like Grand Central Station while I'm trying to draw on stream. Of course, right?
She can't say call me a gnome without giggling like a fucking schoolgirl.
What's your point, gnome boy?
That is exactly my point. So, Tainted, how you been today?
I mean, today, not the best, but yeah.
I feel that. I've been recovering from sickness for the past 10 days.
Oh, wow, all right.
Well, I'm right now, but you know.
Yeah, I found out well, somebody I was like about to like ask out basically had passed away as I was about to ask them out. So
That's kind of
Yeah, he's kind of had a rough day.
yeah, I probably look like I've been crying. Yeah, it was just
It's
unexpected.
okay.
Because like I went to her profile page to like click send a message, but then I saw like the first post and it said rest in peace. I'm just like, all right, I guess I'm not sending that message then. Like,
Christ.
yeah, it was just shock.
Did you leave a message?
Oh, I did, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we talked quite a bit. Like, we spent hours on the phone. Like, beyond. I never met her. She like went to the same school and everything that I did. And, like, we had a ton of friends in common. We just happened
All
to never
good,
actually meet.
Suzanne.
But yeah, so we were supposed to go out. But
despite what you may think, posting like a message helps the people that know the person in real life, right?
Yeah.
It shows that there's more people that it's just
that
not
care.
Yeah, that's basically it. It's just not only the people that know her, but it's more broad than just what may be seen, right?
It helps them feel like the person made a difference to people. It helps them feel important.
Yeah, and she was a writer also, which I think I have like some of her poetry that like nobody else has.
Yeah, I met him through poetry stuff, by the way, Lydian.
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. How did you two meet?
Him trolling streams I was on.
All right. That works.
She's painting a horrible picture of me.
I'm painting a true picture of you. That's how we met. You were trolling us.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Well, depending.
But I'm pretty sure if you've been around, that most people that are around Rosetta are trolls to an extent.
Well, of course, I am one too. That was my dad's nickname for decades, was troll, for fuck's sake. And also,
nice.
I am actually accomplishing something while we talk, even if I'm going slow.
Right.
It is me, Suzanne, my friend Lydian, and my friend Tainted, who are crazy bastards who really aren't known to the comic community I usually hang on this stream. So I call all my friends crazy and trolls and everything else.
Oh yeah, I don't mind.
Truth has no agenda. You know what I found out?
What did you find out?
I have no idea. I don't know what years are which, Papa, at all. So, no, Lydian is from the same year I am. Yes, I mean,
we're born in the same year, right?
Yeah, we are literally 2 months apart, remember?
So she's born in the year of the pig.
Thanks.
No, I'm serious.
No.
Like, you wouldn't think that someone looking like this would know their Chinese horoscope.
Yeah. Are you trying to be an Asian cliche?
No, I just know my Chinese horoscope. And someone asked, so I told them.
I'm sorry, I couldn't resist taking a cheap shot where I could get it.
You bitch.
Yeah. You've known how fucking long and you're just now saying this?
I'm just calling you out on it.
Well, fuck you too, fucker.
1986 is Zodiac. 83 is Pig. Yes. I mean, 1986 is Tiger.
And hello to Maya. Hello. And I have no idea. Which year technically were you born and tainted?
93. Which I believe is Rooster.
Well, just Google it. 1990. Yep.
Nice. Okay. That means I have a big.
No, it doesn't.
No? Okay.
No. But nice try.
All right.
1986 was which one again, you said?
'86?
Yeah.
Tiger.
Another reason I don't put any stock in those things is honestly, I bet you 10 to 1 I would fit some.
Oh.
Something
happened. We lost her. So, right now, we're just talking to ourselves. The stream is still on.
That works, yeah.
Yeah, you know what it means? We could misbehave.
Right?
There's no host to actually control our misbehavior.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right,
so
yeah.
93. That's a pretty interesting year to be born.
Yeah, I just turned 30 this year, obviously, which I wasn't too happy about, but
How do you think me and Rosetta feel?
Right? You guys are both the same, like a couple months apart, you said?
Yes.
Yeah.
We're at the tail end of the year-ish.
All right.
Without giving her exact details away, but I don't think she'd mind that much in terms of, but...
Well, yeah, I think I know, but yeah.
And there's a good reason why she doesn't tell a lot of people, but...
Oh, no, I know. Like, yeah.
No! You will not start doing that, Papa. Absolutely not. We'll misbehave, but we'll misbehave in a way that would not get her channel demonetized.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
What happened?
Hello?
What happened to Rhodes?
She got disconnected.
All right. You guys can keep talking, keep the show going. I'll just be in the backstage area, keeping everything alive. You're all right.
Well, you're technically not in the backstage. I think you're front and center currently.
Now, but I will be.
Well, hey, left us alone. Rude.
Right? Starring Eagle Rider. Where's the star?
Mm-hmm. Okay, now concern. Let's take a look at messages.
Right?
Well, it's strange.
Yeah, I'm usually the one with technical difficulties.
It's all right. She'll be back.
I know she'll be back, but normally she...
Back faster?
Yes.
I haven't gotten anything on my end.
No, I think she's all the way off because she didn't send me no message. Nothing. There she
I
is.
just got him. I got a message through Discord.
She's back. Maybe.
Maybe no, she's not back. But I think she's trying to solve it by having some connection issues.
Well, she sort of popped into backstage, but it says device not connected. Oh, here she comes. Here. Hold on. Oh. Nope, now it's a white screen. Come on. You can do it.
You sound familiar, Pops. I've met you before.
I sound familiar. That could be. I'm on everything. I'm all over. I'm all over YouTube, man. Everywhere. I got like shows on our network. So.
Yeah, possibly. Possibly. People have seen me before and they're like, I remember you. I'm like, I don't fucking remember you. It's like, what the fuck?
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
Maybe.
Oh. Come on, Spinner. You can do it.
It's a representation of her brain. Oh no, she's not here.
That's messed up.
She's gonna kill me for that comment. She was supposed to hear that.
Oh, that was great. That was great. She tried real hard.
Got so far.
It sucks because sometimes, like, I live out in the boonies, and sometimes part of why I do the network, I always try to make sure there's somebody in the backstage to catch people if they get knocked offline, so that they got somebody that can jump in and protect and keep their show going or whatever. Because it happens all the time in the boonies. You know, freaking wind blows, we get knocked offline.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I got hurricane and earthquakes here right now.
Oh yeah, you haven't.
Oh, you're in the West Coast.
Yeah, Southern California. Yeah.
It's been downgraded slightly though. It's not as bad as they predicted, so you're
it's
kind
really
of
not much. Yeah.
But initially I've been hearing about it, and then it's like, holy shit, it looks bad, or predicted to be bad. But then it's like, we're fine.
Come on, I'm like, we got to put the fires out. Let it rain.
That's West Coast, but not to the coast. West Coast.
Everywhere. Let it rain everywhere, man. Have you looked at the map of the places that are on fire in the world right now?
Hawaii, Okanagan region, Kelowna, and BC.
South America, Africa, Canada, everywhere where there's big forest or jungle, there's big fires. Imagine that.
It's not good. I know.
Natural either.
Yeah, I've been hearing about like evacuation protocol and priorities in terms of the Okanagan region. It's really bad in the sense that we're not accepting tourists because we need to actually prioritize the hotels for the people that need actually evacuation. It's pretty bad. It's crazy. And my friend is just coming back from school and they're driving through all of that. It's not. I'm kind of concerned about her. But anyway.
Rose, are you with us? Rose?
Halfway, I think.
Trying.
Okay, we heard you that time. You're up. I'm out.
Sorry.
There you go.
I still can't see anybody. It's really lagging. Holy shit. I'm like killing everything I can kill and doing things, and this fucking balls right now. So, well, I can see Lydia now. That's what the screen showing for me. Why did it have to be such a bitch little computer right now? I'm sorry to everybody watching. Don't know what's going on. If this continues, I might switch to my phone at this rate.
Okay.
I'm trying. Can you guys see me? Because I'm still getting spinnings.
We see you, but I don't know if it's lagging or not because you're not really doing anything at the moment.
Well, I wasn't getting any screen on my end, so it was being weird.
I think we're fine now.
Yay! I still can't see my own screen.
Well, we could see it, and they could see it.
Yay! Hi guys. Apparently my laptop has decided to be a buckety little bitch. I was starting to say, I was wondering if Maya there was one of the people from the group that we invited in, or if it's somebody that from Madness. I was trying to find that out, and I have no idea what the last thing you guys heard me say was, because I was trying to get a response, something, getting nothing but dead sound for a while before it actually fully crashed. So, yeesh.
I think that might be Maya. Potentially.
Yeah. Last.
I wish I could draw. Well, I can just horribly. But.
Well, I'm not exactly great. I'm learning here.
I mean, that looks a lot better than the stick figure I could draw.
Well,
but
it's not bad.
Lydian saw me when I started drawing more back when I was early, and you saw me struggling trying to draw the figures. You did. I don't know if you remember how bad it was then.
I don't remember much. Well, I don't know when you consider started drawing. So let's
let me put it to you this way. I didn't do my first drawings until about 1.5 years before I found the stream community. Back when you saw me streaming was literally when I was first drawing the first people I ever drew.
Oh, okay.
So you've seen me develop and grow over time.
Mm-hmm.
And Alas, you've still got the link if you want to get in here. I'm sorry to Pops for having to come back on and rescue me. And hopefully this thing will start acting better. Because I don't like fucky little bitches. I mean...
For posterity's sake, you should probably add me as admin on StreamYard too.
Two things. This one is actually not my StreamYard.
Oh, gotcha.
And the section I pay for only allows one extra admin, which is Richard.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that makes sense. I thought it was like an alternate one, because I know the other one only allows one. Anyway.
Yeah, it technically is. It's it's run by Pops for his network.
Ah, that's why he came to rescue.
Yeah. So. Let's get a good skirt going. Get a good skirt going.
You know what that was, Rose?
I'm just
you know what that
trying
was?
So hard to make things work right now.
That was a great segue into showing a little bit of what the Madness does, because obviously these guys don't really know what all we got going on over here on the network. So let me run this real quick. Check this out, guys.
Oh, please, no. Please, no.
Madness Entertainment Group presents the Madness Comic Network with original programming and additional comic-related content.
What the unholy fuck?
Yeah, we could all
Sorry.
hear you talking during the whole video. Yeah, we were playing a video and you were just
No,
like,
I don't know what's going on.
reel.
Rose, I was playing
This
the
is
channel
really,
trailer.
really weird right now.
She can't hear us at all. She's not connected.
Nothing.
No.
Come on, please, baby. Please, baby.
We can hear her
Please,
just fine.
Please,
We can see you.
We can hear you. Oh.
Shut
No,
up.
everything's frozen on my end and spazzing. I can't see anything. I can't hear it. 99% of what's going on, everything's glitching like hell. I've never seen this thing do this.
We can see you and hear you.
Come on, baby, please.
We can see you and hear
Please.
you. Come on, Rose, work with me.
Okay.
Now
Maybe
she's
Discord.
froze. Now she froze up. There you go.
I might use my phone to message Discord. Anyway.
Okay, look. Rose does a show. She does a fun show. This is a good reason for people to throw some super chats or something at her and help her get that new computer that she so desperately needs. Come on, people. She's going to fall out in a minute. Watch.
Yeah, it's probably
Yep,
gonna.
there she
Oh,
goes.
there.
And she's gone. That's one of those, yeah. I'd be so frustrated. Last Matt, if she sent you the link, you could pop in. I got admin. I can put you on the screen. Matter of fact, I don't even have to be here. The whining you hear in the background is our husky, and his girlfriend is upstairs in heat, and you got to keep them separated.
Can we
So-
see the husky?
He's having a real hard time with what he's dealing with right now.
Mm-hmm.
Rocky, do you want to be on camera? Do you want to be on camera? They want to see you, dude. Well, don't get all up in my lap. Just back off, bro. Come here. Oh, I didn't say lay down. He went right back and laid down. He's like, screw you then. Rocky, what do you got to say? Huh? Rocky. Everybody's looking at you, dude. Everybody's looking at you.
He's like, what do you want from me?
No, see, he's listening intently to hear if his girlfriend is awake or not.
Oh.
If she makes the slightest sound, he will go off like a. He'll start howling and shit. It's crazy. If you heard any of our shows earlier tonight, it's like I spent half the day muted because of these dogs. Half the day, like just. I couldn't hear what anybody was saying because the dogs were howling. There you go. There's that little whine I was waiting for. What's the matter with you, dude? Come here. What? Come up here and say hi to everybody. Don't be too loud. Don't wake up the whole house. Come on. Rose, are you back?
For a bit.
We can hear you. We can see you.
It's still being awful crappy here considering the entire laptop crashed.
That's weird. Like I said, we could see you and hear you the whole time that you were freaking out.
It was spazzing. My screen blanked out. All of you guys were showing as frozen. I was getting about maybe 10% of the sound, I'm sure, of what people were trying to say based on the little bit of movements that came through the glitchy screen that was leading lines everywhere. And it was really bad. And I think this thing's going to die on me pretty much almost
I was going to say, you might be
immediately.
better to turn the camera off and just leave an avatar up. Then it won't be working as hard. You'll still be able to hear everybody and they'll be able to hear you. But
Yeah, I think we might be better than less people are on camera right now, total.
Well, I'm not going to be here anyway, but I'm saying if you turn your camera
I know.
I can do
off,
that.
it won't matter if his camera's on or not. It's yours that's texting your computer. There you go. You
Well,
should
all
be
of them
fine.
meet up some of it, but this is holy shit.
Now that you're back, you can. If you fall out, I'll jump back in just in case you need admin.
I do apologize for this. I'll talk to my husband and see if we can do something about getting the other computer ordered because I can't do this. This is freaking balls at this point.
I just begged all your people to throw you some super chats so you can get that new computer. So I'm out.
God, have a good night.
Bye, Pops.
I gotta do something with this at this point because this is just freaking killing me at this point. Oh my God. I've never had this much trouble with this thing. If I had any other computer that I could sign on to, I probably would have smashed this thing against the wall like Richard.
Don't let him hear that.
Richard's not here. He's not in the back right now because I had to close everything extra down.
No, put everybody in the back. Please, it's okay. Put them all in the back.
No, he's off doing this stuff. You remember my friend Richard, right, Elaz?
Oh, I think he's the British guy, right?
Yeah.
Yes, I remember him.
Yeah, I still hang out with him all the time.
But I don't know who he's to my. Wait, hold on.
Okay. Lydian, I met from the same community that I really got to know Richard and them well in. In fact, he's the one that got Richard to say stupid, embarrassing shit on air about having a crush on me.
She reminds me of that, but I don't remember any of it.
Have Richard and Lydian ever fought on stream?
No.
No, we don't. We don't.
They actually get along pretty well. Tainted here, I met more recently through my poetry stuff, and I'm just actually getting to know him more. So,
Have Tainted and Lydian fought on stream?
No.
They've not
What?
met before. No.
You guys should.
Well,
Why do you?
now maybe
Why are
it
you?
could.
Why are you so interested in watching people throw hands?
Because he's a troublemaker. Elaz is the one I did comic work before.
I care about men's personal growth. I want to see men grow and become stronger than they were yesterday.
So how about you let them beat up on you?
I am a men's advocate, Rosanna.
Uh-huh.
So I'm interested in their growth, in their prosperity, and in their evolution.
I'm wondering how trying to get every guy to beat each other up helps with that.
Because
He has a Pokemon mentality. Let him fight. They'll go stronger.
I want men to grow thick skin that they may fight the world as soldiers that they are truly meant to be.
Ah.
Why are we silent?
I don't know.
I have
I'm
no
trying to-
fucking clue what I'm doing at this point. I was trying to do a draw stream and my camera isn't working right with the systems. So I'm
So-
kind of SOL at this point.
Does
So
Lydian
now it's
draw?
not often.
Well, you should pick up your pen and draw, because if her camera doesn't work and yours does, sir, you're being very selfish. Pick up a pen, aim that camera down, and let's see some art.
Alas, considering that you're the one that does comic work, maybe you should draw.
Well, I just finished drawing. I just did another page for my book.
Lazy bastard, do another.
My tank is empty for the day. You cannot rush perfection. How dare you?
Okay, but what about rushing you? Because that's not perfection.
Oh no, I cannot be rushed. Here, show my screen. I'm gonna show you what I do today.
Look,
This is a
one
page-
sec. I'm getting there.
Yes.
He has seen some of the Road Warrior stuff. I did color stuff with you for before. I don't know if he remembers it.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
I probably have.
Yeah, she did the
That's-
color. So Vic King did the line art work for one of the variant covers, and she did the colors for one of the variants. Now, this is a page from the current book, Beast Citizen Road Warrior Drake. As you can see, I'm experimenting with a lot of blues, a lot of blue shading, a lot of gray shading. Our work is different in terms of style from the last book. And I always know I was going to, take my style in a different direction for the second book. So I'm really loving how it's looking right now. So
It's definitely different.
Oh yeah, very different, and that's how I like it. I like to experiment and to push myself.
So many inappropriate jokes, but I'll be good.
For once? Oh, man.
Yes,
a relief.
pot.
I could use some of that. Yeah, maybe.
Now check this out. I am only $45 away from $2,000.
Mm-hmm.
That means one backer can get me to $2,000, and all the backers will get a trading card. That's going to be one of the first stretch goals in the campaign.
You have what platform are you using for what do you call that?
So currently I'm on Fund My Comic, but if you go to roadwarriordrake.com, it'll take you to the Fund My Comic page. So I'm doing that, and then once the campaign on there runs out, I'm thinking of either going to Kickstarter or Indiegogo. I'm going to see what how the sentiment in the room, so to speak, is. Like, if I feel like there's more interest in the comic book community for people that haven't backed, I'll probably go straight to Indiegogo first, and then after that, I'll do the Kickstarter.
That makes sense.
So there's a plan in place. You know, you have all these platforms. You don't just have to stick to one. You know, go to where you feel your work can be best promoted, best marketed, where you get the most possible backers. So don't limit yourself to one platform. You know, unfortunately, these platforms aren't loyal to you. We see it with YouTube. We see it with Instagram. Heck, freaking Twitter banned Ethan Van Sciver the other day. So these platforms aren't loyal to you. So don't be loyal to them. Just use what's available at your disposal.
Use them like a cheap hooker.
I will do no such thing. How dare you?
Oh,
The only
please.
one annoying thing about where I'm situated is that the shipping for some of these.
Yeah, he's in Canada.
The shipping for all these comic projects is so exuberant.
Okay, so that is a valid obstacle that a lot of creators have with regard to getting the book shipped out overseas. I made the decision at first when I launched on For My Comic. I made the decision that I would just sell the PDF to the international backers, and if they wanted hard copy, to DM me. But then I'm like, you know what? I think part of the fun of the campaign is getting the international backers. So I have a set price in terms of shipping, and if it turns out that I'm short by $5 or $10 for shipping, I'll just come out of pocket because I'd rather the international backers be excited and be a part of the project. Because I like when I ship my physical copies overseas. Because look, I ship copies
It's
out.
difficult.
I shipped them out to South Africa. I shipped out to Germany. I shipped copies out to many copies to the UK. A couple to Australia. I mean, to know that my work went overseas like that is awesome. So I have a personal high, rather a personal euphoria, in knowing that my project is physically in the hands of people overseas. So I want to continue to build that. So if it means going the extra mile with the shipping, that's fine with me. I have no issue with that. My only issue is in terms of Canada, for example, they have to go through customs and so forth. But
That's why it's exuberant. It's because of customs.
Yeah, and then the whole value added tax and all that stuff. So I get that. But honestly, at the end of the day, if they get the book, it's worth it. I get a personal high when I see people from like other countries. Like once I knew that the package I sent to a customer of mine in South Africa got there, I was like, yes, my stuff is in South Africa. That's freaking awesome.
That's kind of how I felt a long time ago when I was doing all the jewelry work and stuff. Was when I started having all these people order it from freaking Africa and Australia. I was like, okay, we'll find a way to make the shipping work because my jewelry is being worn all over the globe. That's actually kind of fucking cool,
If your goal is to make a profit, shipping overseas is annoying and can be detrimental. But if you're looking at it from a long-term aspect where you're the brand, then it can be fun, knowing that you're building your market and using the globe to do it.
There is something that just makes you feel like you've made a difference when you start having your stuff picked up, not just by people locally, but by people in other parts of the world.
Oh yeah, no, I that's exactly how I feel. Like I have fans in the UK. Like back when I started drawing the first book in 2018, I never would have guessed that I would have fans in the UK interested in Road Warrior Drake. So I think that's worth going the extra mile in the shipping. I got fans in the UK. I got fans in fucking Germany and South Africa. I got a couple in Finland. I mean, good night. Canada, like the list is growing.
It's fun.
What's
Look,
fun is,
I mean, you and I talked a lot about this back when we first met, and that was, good God, quite a while back, wasn't it? Oh my God. And we talked a lot about the fact that we both wanted to make a difference. We wanted our art to impact other people, to make other people happy, to give people something to look up to, something to admire or love. We wanted to make a difference in people, not just do things for money, but truly make people happy and do something that's uplifting.
I just wanted to tell a story, and I just wanted to.
You want to tell a story and have people love it and enjoy it. And
Oh yeah,
I wanted to make things beautiful for people, and we had these goals that weren't just about let's do something and make money. It was about let's actually love our art.
Oh no, listen, I'm loving the art in this book. Like the first book, you know, I mean, did I love the art? Sure, because it was an extension of my expression. But even then, I was like, okay, you know, I heard the accolades, the criticism, and then people understood the meaning of the artwork in the first book. But I always thought the second book, the artwork had to evolve. It needed to be something a little more mature than the last book. And I'm loving the drawings I'm doing for this book. I'm loving how it looks. I'm loving the methods with which I'm getting it colored. It's awesome. Like I'm really enjoying it. I'm absolutely enjoying how it's looking. And I think part of the fun is the fact that I'm drawing it out of sequence. So I'm like, okay, let me look at the script. Okay, page 25 looks fun to draw. I'll draw that today. The next day it'll probably be page 10.
Mm-hmm. I see. That's the thing is, you know, I've been working on a lot of projects for a long time, and they keep getting kind of sidelined by all the crap that keeps happening in my life, and you know that. Most of you guys know that know me here. But you know how hard I am about the art, about the personal growth, about the discovery. That to me is the biggest thing about being an artist is you grow as you do things for other people. It is constant growth. It is constantly bettering yourself. It is constantly learning something new. Art is deeper than just what you're doing now. And I think that's profound.
Oh no, what's profound is the people's reactions when they read this book. That ought to be profound.
And my stuff will get out. You know that. You know, even with the slowed down dealing with family, I'm still doing it. Bit by bit, page by page, and tweak by tweak, and project by project, I'm doing it. And it's a labor of love when you're doing something you believe in.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't make it easy, but it makes it passion. And I am such a nerd.
Not really.
Hey, Gideon. Stuck at that one.
I know you're going to say something rude, but don't giggle.
I always giggle. I'm such a sweet and innocent girl.
I'm not going to comment on that.
Anyone want to comment on how innocent I am?
No, I'll keep my mouth shut too.
Alas, you're up.
I just saw it. Hold on a second. Madness coming. He says he saw Mallard. Sir, I don't know what you're looking at, but I draw Beast Citizen books. Mallards. I keep hearing people saying he's a D word. No. He's a Beast Citizen. That's the proper nomenclature. Please refer to him as such. I don't want to get this channel struck. So please, refrain from the hate speech. He's a Beast Citizen. I will have you... I will... I'm sorry, Pops. I was just trying to show my book. I didn't see the chat. I'm looking at it now. I was gonna engage the chat, but because of your comment, you totally took me out of my game. Now I have to defend the slander instead of having fun, promoting my book. Now it's
No. You're defending yourself from the slander. I'm defending the slander. Get the heck.
Well, okay, well, I'm defending myself against the
Be
slander.
nice.
Now the fun is gone. Now it's back to the warfare, the hatred, the violence. See, there you go. You see that? You hear that, right? I'm not making this shit up. I'm telling you, this is what it is. This is what I deal with. I can't talk about the campaign because I got to deal with the racism and the hatred. See, I'm only $45 away from 2,000.
Go get that.
$45.
Go get that. Come on, somebody back this right now. Put him over 2,000.
Let me show you what. Okay, let me show you what you get if I get the $2,000 mark. Hold on, I'm gonna pull this out right
See, now he loves me. See that?
See, I work with you. If you work with me, just
There you
hold
go,
up on the
brother.
slander, and we're good. Here you go. Let
That
me show
did
you.
take a long time, though. That was a pretty long time.
Yeah, he said that before. We were like way at the beginning before you even came on. Actually,
Yeah.
Now, if you watch my camera, see, look at the stretch. This is the Wolverine Rory Drake rendition. This is drawn by Felsbug, the guy who drew the cover for this book. This card will be given to the backers once we hit $2,000, and there's a lot of cards too. So with each stretch goal, I can hand out more cards. So you get this one. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this one, but I love this one. The Cyber Frog Rory Drake card.
It is cool.
With the steakhouse. That's awesome. See, this is
I know how that the inspiration for that one came to be. Obviously.
Oh yeah, yes. There's lore. Yeah, there's lore with this one. That's why this is my favorite because of the lore behind it.
I don't even know if I could give that one up if I was you.
Oh no. I will probably make it to a big poster. I don't know yet. Maybe I'll do a poster just for my own collection. But yeah, you got this kick-ass one with him holding the gun to you. Then there's him writing. What is it? He's writing something. I don't know what he's writing, but there's definitely some action going on there. Oh, this one's a good one. Him riding a bull with the guns popped out and he's bleeding. Pure violence and action.
I should see if I could actually draw a card of him for you.
Well, I mean, I could do that as another stretch goal too. So
I'd have to see if I can actually manage to pull it off yet or not, because I'm still learning animal features. So,
well, Drake is anthropomorphic. So, this is a good one. If you like the EC comics of Tales from the Crypt and and the Vault of Horror, this is one that's inspired by that.
Wait. What smart ass comment were you starting to make, Lydian?
Well, you always have Richard to give you some pointers.
Oh my god, you're such an ass.
Am I wrong?
You're an ass.
Oh, and by the way, I don't know if I mentioned this, but if you didn't back the first book is available on this campaign. So you can actually get the first book, and I have tiers where you can get both books. So, for example, if you like the hardcover,
hold up, I got a question.
Yes.
If I went and ordered the first book, am I getting a first printing of the first book?
you're gonna get this will be a new printing.
Ah, damn it! You don't have no old ones left.
I have extras of the cover that I worked on.
I need a first print. I gotta have a first printing.
I have extras of the first print of the cover that me and Vic did.
Right. Okay. So I only have maybe one or two of the first print left. So yeah. So anybody that orders the first book is going to get a new print.
So if you want to get that, if you want to get a copy of that, talk to me and I'll get a few bucks to pay for my bills, and you get the book you missed.
But see, I mean, that's a question I always ask somebody about their catch-up tier, because as a collector, we want to know that.
Well, no, that's a good question. Yeah, absolutely. And the thing with that is that I would have done that, but first I would have specified like a specific number on the tier itself so that I wouldn't shortchange myself. But I already knew that I was going to be doing new prints of the first book anyway.
If Tainted can hear me right now, assuming he's paying much attention, you remember I was talking to you the other night. I actually showed you the covers I did for the couple comics.
Yeah.
You liked the one that I did with Vic for Road Warrior Drake, remember?
Yeah.
So this is the guy that I did that for.
Oh, okay. All right. Interesting.
Right. So as I was saying, like if you didn't get the first book, there are tiers where you can get both books. So like, and you save money doing it that way. So I have a tier here for like the soft covers for both books. There's a tier for the manga version You can get both mangas for the ones here, and of course, this one, which is becoming a popular one, we get both hardcovers of the 2 books.
It's very nice work. You're really getting good at this stuff now. So,
and the pricing is slightly is reasonable. Actually, I'm looking at it.
The problem I've found is the longer you take to do a project, the more you start second guessing it and correcting what you originally did. Which is what I found I hit with the Eagle book, is that all the time I took off dealing with family, the disaster in town, everything else. And now I'm going back through it going, no, I know how to do this stuff so much better now. I know how to actually bring out these lines on these pictures so much better now for the layout. So now I'm like redesigning every freaking page book. That's terrible, right?
Yeah. Okay, I'm out, guys.
Okay.
See, you killed Pops. Good job.
What are you saying to me? Why are you being such an ass?
Then again, he called my duck. He called me my duck. He called my character a mallard. So
you just did it yourself. Thank you for helping us. Bravo.
I have trauma. That's why.
Actually, I was referring to the actual avatar.
Oh, you mean?
I might have been talking about you, man.
You mean my avatar?
You know.
That's Road Warrior Drake. He's not a mallard.
I mean, because sometimes, I got an avatar up and people they just automatically assume that I'm a little green internet troll.
Our community would benefit if we stop assuming what our avatars really are.
Hello, Derek.
What's up, Derek?
I should probably change this avatar so then Rosetta stops calling me a gnome.
It wouldn't change that, Shorty.
So that right there, right there on the screen, that's the cover drawn by Felsbug, colors by Lidl. I'm sorry, it's Lidl who did the coloring. But yeah, that's the cover of the book. So imagine that cover on a hardcover.
Yeah.
With the actual print, are you going for matte or gloss in the inside?
Well, let me pull up a copy of the one of my copies of the first book here. Let me get both not both. I'll bring out the manga, the regular, and the hardcover, so you can see for yourself what kind of finish I'm looking at here. So I'm gonna put on my little camera. Okay, there we go. Okay, here we go. Showtime. So here's the manga version. Okay, want to enlarge my camera for a second. So you can see it's got like a nice little finish on the cover. Not too shiny, so it doesn't totally deflect from the. I guess it's not going to.
Someone shift him over to bigger, so then see it.
Yes, it would be helpful. Hit my camera. Enlarge my camera. Enlarge my camera. There we go. Okay. So as you can see, the page is not too shiny, so that when you read it, you're not dealing with too much light deflecting off of you. So, but this is the manga version. As you can see, it's standard manga size. It reads from let me see, right to left, like traditional manga, and the manga also has some tweaks in the artwork so that it reflects the manga style. So, if you bought the manga and the regular version, which I have right here, you're actually getting two different books because of the style of the artwork that gets tweaked up in this version. So, I thought that's pretty cool. Now the hardcover comes with a dust jacket, right? So you get the dust jacket here. That's what you get with the new book. And the pages are a little shinier than in the paperback version, but not too shiny that you can't read it. So, and as you can see, the artwork is different from the second book. There's definitely a difference in the artwork, but I think in time people are going to appreciate the evolution. And actually, the second book has a lot of callbacks to the first book, and I think it's going to bring renewed interest in the first book. So this is why I put the first book in the campaign, because I think people who have missed out on the first book are going to want to know what the hoopla is for the second book. So it's a good way to kind of help with the world building and help with the growth of the legend that is Road Warrior Drake. So, be Citizen Road Warrior Drake. You can stay right there. Stay. Be Citizen Road Warrior Drake. Yes, and put back my avatar. There we go. Because who wants to see this face? Nobody. But you want to see that avatar? Sure, why not? Because I can get away with so much by being behind this avatar. as well as pitching my book, which, by the way, you need in your library. If you like entertainment, you like good comics, you like good books. And this is a graphic novel. This isn't like a floppy where you get 20 or so pages of an incomplete story and you got to wait a year or two for the next story. No. This is, even though both books are connected, each book has its own story, a beginning, a middle, and an end. So you get a whole graphic novel with each book, as well as a continuing story arc, which will conclude in the third book. So you will get your money's worth when you back Be Citizen Road Warrior Drake. And if you haven't, you also have a chance to back Street Champion Road Warrior Drake, the first book in the saga. So you get both books if you wanted to. However, if you don't want to spend too much money, I do have the PDF. That's the first tier you see. $10 for the PDF. So if you want to take a chance on that, you can go ahead and do that.
Oh, she has a variant cover. Let's see it.
I actually have several things here. Quite a few things.
Yeah, go ahead and show them what you got.
First of all, this is the one I can actually get copies of to a couple people that I have extras of. This is the one that I actually worked on. So that's
nice.
The variant that we worked on. And go ahead, say it, Laz. Which ones are which?
So that's the Peter Gilmore variant. Stuntman Comics.
And then,
of course, that's the manga and the regular cover.
There's a lot of stuff in here, so I'll open it up so people can kind of see how you treat your backers when you do campaigns. Because I've kind of kept this stuff kind of together because of everything going on. So let's go through some stuff here.
Manga variant there.
Uh-huh.
Wow, you really took care of it. We're witnessing, this is like a year-long unboxing.
This has been sitting on my shelf for like almost a year and a half or so, 2 years. Yep, and I haven't gotten into it other than reading the copy that I helped work on because I didn't have time to go through everything. And then there's
those two trading cards. By the way, I still have copies of those trading cards, so I'll include them for the first few backers. So each backer will get more than just a book. Now that's the ash can right there. That ash can, by the way, won't get reprinted. So, and I think I have like 12 copies of that ash can, which I'm going to sell at the next convention. And that's the coloring book, which is only available for the mailing list backers.
Which I will complain about one thing. You said you could give me some extras of this, and you forgot.
I thought you did give me extras.
Nope.
Okay.
You missed that part, but still. And then you got the card around here.
Right, that's the regular version. Yeah.
But yeah, I've got a stack of these. A few of them have to go to my family, but some of the others I can actually get people if they need them. So what do you guys think?
They look kind of cool.
I thought I'd be nice, so I went into the room and got the stack so we could kind of show them off of it for you, so they could see how you run your campaigns. See, I'm nice.
Oh, but that's cool. We actually got to see you, with your collection. So, that's awesome. So,
I really am grateful that I actually got to do stuff with you, and with all the things that didn't work out for us, it did work out for us. The one thing that I enjoyed was getting to make some crazy, weird merch for some of the followers and backers of the campaign. Getting to make the guitar pick for Anthony and some of the other stuff we did together. It was fun.
Oh, it was just fun seeing the fulfillment, and it was fun knowing that it became a reality, a physical reality, and people got their books and the unboxings and the reviews and everything. All that just made it feel legit and valid. And now, based on those reviews and based on those critiques, now I'm working on this current book. Utilizing those critiques to make a better book. So.
I also do actually appreciate that you did help me get a discount to get a bunch of the copies of the one that I worked on. So I have some for the family, and so I have some for things I can do.
Did they enjoy it?
I haven't gotten them to them yet with everything that happened. The box basically has been here while I was dealing with everything that happened to my family.
So they didn't get it yet?
No, I just went through and put them aside the other night.
Gotcha.
So this winter.
I mean, I'm sure real life takes over. You know, I get it.
Yeah, we both went through kind of a ringer the last couple of years.
I've told my story. I don't want to rehash it here. But if you
no,
follow
I'm not
me,
asking you to.
yeah, if you follow me, you know my story. So.
And so
It seems
life
Rosetta
happens.
knows everyone's story.
Be afraid. Be very afraid.
I am afraid. You're not supposed to laugh at that.
Especially maniacally.
Yes.
But I am maniacal.
You're mini. Well, shut up now.
Oh, there is a miracle. I told you I don't
Swear,
know what
you're
with me tonight. I'm in a
purposely
mood.
pushing my button. I swear.
Who, me? I wouldn't do something like that.
Bullshit.
I think, Laz, that you have met Lydian before, but it's been a long time. Because he's been around my channel a long time, back when we were still doing stuff together.
Wait, what were you saying? I got distracted.
I was pretty sure you did meet Lydian before, because you were both around my channel for a while back in the old days.
I probably did. I don't know.
I recognize his character.
But yeah, so people can see, not only do you fulfill, you do a lot of stuff for your backers.
Well, like I said, I want to have fun doing this, and I think the fun comes when giving the people the money's worth, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So, oh yeah, did I mention I have shirts available on this campaign too? Yes, you can get a B Citizen shirt, or you can get the B Citizen Gym shirt. So if you guys have closets that are bare, this shirt belongs in your closet.
How about tank tops, wife beaters? Because I don't like the sleeves.
So the people who did the shirts were in discussions on getting that. That has been completed yet, but that has been talked about behind the scenes.
I really don't like t-shirts much. They never fit me right in the shoulders.
Right. Oh wait, hold on, Derek. Okay, Derek. I appreciate the sentiment, but please, we don't compare my B Citizen character to that Howard creature from Marvel. Let us not do that.
That's been there a while too. You really are slow tonight.
I am trying to. I'm trying to show my book. I'm trying to up my game for the community. I'm sorry if when I look at the chat, it's 10 hours later and I'm seeing slander.
You know, I can't even say it. I love you, last man. I'm gonna get out of here, bro.
See, Pop was good to me, even though he started off the stream with M word. He's still good to me.
For sure.
But I will say this,
Pops is good peeps.
if you're a fan of Ninja Turtles, you'll like the book. If you like the Ninja Turtles, you like the underground indie style comic, you'll definitely love Road Warrior Drake. A lot of people that reviewed the first book got that vibe. They got that like early 80s Ninja Turtles vibe.
We're talking about Mirage Ninja Turtles, right?
Like the early comics, yeah, the early Mirage comics, drawn directly by Eastman and Laird. As a matter of fact, you know what? Actually, no.
And people say Ninja Turtles. There's so much Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about the 80s, the first 4 issues.
The gritty Ninja Turtles.
Yes, the gritty. My books are gritty, but they're also steeped with sarcasm. A lot of sarcastic humor.
By the way, I do need to get a copy of the song that we did for the first campaign for my family. You're going to email me that.
Wait, you mean the theme song?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, no, I'll send you the email.
I don't know where the link or video is, if it's even up anymore or anything. So
it might still be on my YouTube, privated or unlisted. If not, I'll send you a link to it.
Okay.
Yeah, I see. I still have the original on my files. I haven't.
Yeah,
lost it.
The one that made me sound British when I read the poem I wrote.
British?
I sound British in that thing.
Oh, okay. I guess. Okay. Sure. Yeah, I found it and I'll send it to you. That's not a problem.
And I'm not the only person who knows that. Every freaking British friend I have commented on that. They're like, what are you trying to sound like us? It's like, no, do I?
So for those of you that are wondering, you just go to roadwarriordrake.com and that'll take you to the Fund My Comic page where you can back the book. And why wouldn't you back it? Road Warrior Drake was one word. I had to put D-O-W.
I got you, bud. I got you, buddy.
Yes, there you go. For people,
oh, thank you,
nice.
Lydian.
Nice, there you go. There's the link, my friends. There's the link.
That was very nice of Lydian to get that link together for you. See, on occasion, you're useful as a mod, not just a troll teasing me.
So my good friend Lydian posted the link in the chat. So you just click on that, and then you can back any tier. If you're short on cash, you can get $10. Pull out $10 to get the PDF. As a matter of fact, if you buy the PDF, I'll even send you for free the PDF of the first book. So find a way to save money. But I definitely recommend the physical copies because physical is where it's at. Like, imagine it's a rainy day, you're home at the house, you want to sit down and chill, you want to just get in the couch, sit at your table with a cup of coffee, and you want to pull out a good book to read and just relax and chill. Let's be honest, we can look at our phones, we can look at our laptops, but there's nothing that replaces the comfort of an actual physical book in your hand, a cup of Java, and you're chilling on the couch, or you're chilling in bed, and you got that book in your hand. Because here's the best thing. You can't take the laptop to the bathroom, but you can take your book to the bathroom.
You can take your laptop to the bathroom. You're not trying hard enough, but...
Sir, that is disgusting. I will not ask where your hands have been. I'm going to keep that to myself.
Why would you need to take your laptop to the bathroom?
That's what I want to know. Like, there's so much health hazards with that. On top of the sanitary violations in doing so, I will never shake your hand again after that.
I mean, I was a big gamer, so there's times where you can't stop. I mean, yeah.
Oh, that's when you get the bucket.
Well,
oh my God.
I mean,
oh my God.
So look at look at it like this. Now my book is more important than ever because it'll break that habit of you bringing your laptop to the bathroom, coming back out to the room with all those germs and what have you, bacteria. My book is
well played, alas. Well played.
My book is a weapon against antibacterial stuff. No. It's a weapon for antibacterial. No, it's against the bacteria. We fight bacteria by backing physical books.
It's okay, folks. Just buy the version that has a dust cover. You're covered.
Oh, Lord. What the fuck happened to my stream?
Rosetta, I was just trying to show my book, and now they're talking about unsanitary practices that could produce all kinds of radiation that could shrink the balls, as well as bring the bacteria from the bathroom into the other parts of the house. Now we're dealing with violations of the health code as well as the housing code. Holy fuck! I just wanted to show a comic book. When did this become a biological warfare?
I think this panel is showing what kind of people I'm friends with, and I'm not sure if that's a good or a bad.
Please don't be offended. I will not shake your hand.
No, I know you're just joking around, but I think part of it is that Rosetta perpetuates some of this madness.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sweet and innocent and pure.
I think Rosetta perpetuates some of this madness.
You're so delusional. I'm such a good girl.
It sounds like you need to pay your guests, Rosetta. They're turning against you. Give them an incentive.
The only way I have anything to pay anyone is if I can pull money out of the rectal cavity, and you don't want money that's going to come out of there.
See, okay, guys in the chat, I just want you guys in the panel to know, in the chat, I just wanted to show a comic book. all this bodily fluid discussion, I have nothing to do with. I just draw, I write, I produce books. That's all I do.
I can't back anything. I can't do anything. I'm broke as fuck. I can't even deal with. I'm having to remortgage the house to pay for repairs here.
Well, you're giving some panel time. That's worth something.
I have nothing to do with the conversation about laptops, bathrooms, and bacteria.
I don't know how it
Or
evolved to
pulling
that.
money out of rectal cavities.
That's Rosetta.
You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm just about shilling the books. That's all I'm about.
No, I actually hate that I can't back more people and do more stuff for people because I loved doing that for the community. I loved helping them. I love that I have this massive stack of things that I've backed and done, and a lot of them they put me in credits on them for helping promote them, support them, or work on it and stuff. I love that. I love doing it. I hate that I can't afford to anymore. I hate it.
Well, I mean, all seriousness, it is a problem in all the campaigns. I mean, Ethan Van Sciver made about $1 million with Cyberfrog 2, and now he's barely breaking half of that for Cyberfrog 3. So a lot of creators are suffering because of that, because of the bad economy, Bidenomics, so to speak. So, yeah, but it doesn't mean that the creator can't be creative in terms of how they market it, where they go. So I'm all about the hustle and the bustle. I'm all about getting Drake to where he needs to be. If that means being extra in terms of pushing myself into other platforms, other communities, and you know, fighting the good fight. That's what I'm gonna do.
Because I think you knew me long enough. We've done enough streams together on each other's channels and stuff. You know how much I love doing this. You know how much I love helping people that are creators to try to do work. I'm not even going to front right now. It's driven me crazy ever since all this happened. Between everything that's happened in town and the family and taking care of everyone, I have these moments I want to scream because I want to do more for people, and I can't.
Well, I mean, one of the first things you do is you build your network. So you form a network, and then, you know, I think the stronger the network, the easier it is for creators to benefit from it, and the easier it is for people in the network to get products, as I call it, alternative media. So that way, instead of bitching for 24 hours straight about how bad a movie is, they can actually talk about how good a product is, an independent product, by fresh minds, fresh names, fresh talent.
And look at it. I am over 2,300 subs.
Oh, congratulations. I remember when you were happy about getting 1,000, but yeah, you crossed 2,000, so that's pretty good. Congrats.
And I'm not able to get as many videos out right now. I will be starting to push all that more once I can A, get a better computer that I can actually make the fucking things on, and B, once I have to deal with family, and God pray for me, I have to go to LA.
Oh, I don't envy you, but sure. Yeah.
You do horrible, horrible things for the people you love. I'm just saying. And I realize how tainted it feels as I'm describing LA that way.
Well, I mean, love is an action. It's not a sentiment, although it can be attributed to a sentiment, but love is an action. So if it means sometimes doing disgusting things for people that you love, hey, that's love.
It's up to you, Tainted, if you want to tell him why I'm giggling at that response.
Oh, I no comment.
Yeah, I mean, I'm in LA, well, right next to it. Yeah, I don't really have a choice, unfortunately, though. Although I really don't mind it, actually. Well, okay, I mind some of it, but it's not completely horrible.
Well, I'm sure that some of the negative aspects have been exaggerated, you know. I mean, LA is home to a lot of people, too, so. But, you know.
Oh, Papa, that's so nice of you. What are you griping at now?
Papa Khan's my favorite person so far.
You know, Papa's awesome, but I have no idea what he's calling a load of shit.
Well, you better find out because he's a member of the community and he's not happy.
And he's a very, very vocal, opinionated person. He is. Come on, Papa, spill it. Give me shit. I can take it.
Commenting on your thoughts. There you go.
Okay, so I'm a very loving person and I'm very giving, and most of what I do is about other people. You're a very snarky person, and most of what you do is about telling the bitch to get the fuck out. I mean,
Interesting.
Sorry, I may have got a little blunt there.
A little?
What the fuck?
What do you mean, what the fuck?
I'm a sweet and innocent angel.
Yes, you are.
You know, it doesn't help when you say yes if you don't sound like you believe it.
Well, that's on you then.
Boy, this quiet is so overwhelming. I am carrying the load here, and I'm running out of energy, but I shouldn't. I should have endless amount of energy. I should have endless amount. I should carry the load for everybody. I should be the anchor to the ship. No, the anchor stops the ship. I should be the what is it? The wind to the sails. That's what I am. I am the wind to the sails. and the ship is sailing, and it's about to
Shit is sailing.
about to hit that iceberg any second. But hey, before it does, I want you guys to go to roadwarriortrade.com and back the book, so when I sink, I'll sink in style.
Well played.
Wait, so Papa Cotton says, women are like tigers. I like them. I think they're beautiful, but I'm not trying to keep one in my house. Those things are dangerous. Well, I mean, he's not wrong. You know,
and by the way, what I was saying, what I'm doing for love, Papa, I was actually referring, well, I guess it is for my husband because it is his family, but it's about somebody in the family who's dying. That's why I'm going to LA. So
you gotta take care of what you gotta take care of with family. So
yeah.
And the way I say, you never gotta justify why you gotta do anything in this life. If it's about survival, you do what you gotta do.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate that Lillian is very active, but Tank has been very quiet. What are you hiding, sir?
He's just chilling.
I don't know. He's been looking down on something. It's very suspect.
I've been writing.
He's a poet. He writes a lot when he's hanging out and talking.
Yeah.
He's writing his manifesto. Oh, I see. I get it.
No, that'd be you. I mean,
no. See, as you can tell, I'm very loud.
That doesn't mean anything.
But he's sitting there being quiet and plotting. It's like I'm afraid now.
No, actually.
I'm usually the opposite, but yeah, just a little rough today.
Well, these days are very rough.
Yeah.
What's on your mind, Tainted?
Just the
Papa, that is okay. Yeah, I gotta put that one up because that is actually a very, very loving and yet snarky comment at the same time.
I would definitely actually make sure to though. Yeah, seriously.
I know. Just remember, Papa, I always have defensive measures, always, and I am very careful around people. I don't trust anybody. Just like I'm not taking my car, I'm getting a rental and extra insurance, and if anybody steals it, it ain't my problem. I mean, sorry, did I say that?
No, it's sensible.
Yeah, it really
I
is.
I did the same thing when I had to fucking go to Chicago. I ain't taking my car into those areas. And hello, Finity. Been a while since I've seen you around. I
Well.
know it is, and I will be careful. And you know me well enough to know I am very guarded and I protect myself around other people.
I'll go with you.
So I got my husband. He's pretty good at protecting me. He may come off quiet most of the time, but he is very protective. So there's that.
That works then.
And at least at nighttime, I'm not going to be in the city. I'm not telling anybody which direction it is, but we are going to be in a well-guarded, gated area in a private cabin.
So let's take bets. Which is going to happen to California first? The earthquake that sinks into the ocean, the tsunami that sinks into the ocean, or Gavin Newsom's disastrous policy that's going to have everybody driving electric cars by 2035, and each of them dying in an explosion during a rainy storm?
Newsom.
I think a situation like Escape from LA will happen.
So electric cars going boom boom. Okay, there you go. Yeah.
Now it's going to separate from the mainland, become a lawless state, and then
Either that or the Mexicans. No. I think the Mexicans will take it over. I'm actually rooting for the Mexicans because they'll read out all the insane war crap.
Is this where I'm supposed to not make a comment on why you're rooting for Mexicans?
It'll be entertaining.
Well, we used to make jokes about you running for the border. Come on.
There isn't a wall I cannot climb. Build it, I'll climb it.
Think we lost her.
Let me see. She gets lost, and he's writing his manifesto. You think it's a coincidence? I think not.
Hey, Suzanne, welcome back. I can say what's Naya. Hugs. I have a very cynical view of life. I figure, all these people are going about, it's our last defense. It's the last chance to save our country. And I'm sitting there going, we're already reprobate. Fuck it. Watch it burn. And then they look at me like I'm crazy. It's like, what?
No, seriously. Build a wall. I'll climb it.
Okay.
I want to climb it. Just for that. Now I want to climb it. Even more so.
Just a random wall?
No, it's got to be the wall.
Dude, you could just go enlist in the army. They'll make you do that every single day.
It has to be a wall so big. It has to be so big that even Mexico can't translate it because it's so freaking huge. We can still climb it, but we can't translate it. And after we climb it and give you the finger, we're like, you know what? If I thought that was impressive.
I'm sorry. You just got that one.
Suzanne wants to know why we were still going. I have no clue, Suzanne. I don't know. It's a good question. I was just talking architecture with these gentlemen, and then this happened. So yeah.
That's kind of where I'm at, Papa. It's not like I want everything to go kaput and burn, but I don't believe we're at a point where we're not going to have a collapse before we can try to build back. And I mean a major collapse. It's going to happen. We've been on the steam line for it for decades.
And when it happens, just remember where you were. Back in Road Warrior Drake. Be citizen Road Warrior Drake. Because if the world's going to go burn down, you might as well let it burn while you're reading a good book.
Well played, Alaz. Serious. Well done, Al. I mean... Shit.
So where did the name Alaz come from?
Well, that's an amalgamation of okay, so my full name is Alberto Martinez, but one day before I got married, I saw that on my baptismal certificate, my middle name that was used was Lazarus. So when I was working on my first Road Warrior Drake book, I decided if I'm going to go buy a name company, I'll use my full name, including the baptismal middle name, and then get Alazmat.
That's pretty cool.
Yes. So, and then that sort of became my name online. It was actually meant to be the name of my quote unquote company, but it became my name online. So I was like, okay, sure, I'll call myself Alazmat. Why not? It rings.
I'm so sorry, Suzanne. I hope you guys are okay up there. And that's kind of what I feel like, Papa. It's going to get much worse. And how bad it gets depends on how bad people handle it getting worse. And then I look around at all these dumb fucks and I go, oh, shit.
Well, one thing I am keeping an eye on is there was a report that was put out that they're apparently going to be reinstituting the lockdowns again. Biden's administration and the TSA are working to push that. Now, some articles are refuting it, so we'll see what happens. But I am keeping an eye on it because you know what's right around the corner, right?
Election.
No.
The elections, that's right. And we know how well that went last time. So let's.
By the way,
Mhm.
I have something to say, and I actually have to be on camera for this. Your lockdowns and QTSA.
I do hope the American people are a bit more resilient this time and say, you know what, fuck your masks, fuck your lockdowns.
Don't go
and
too
you know
far
funny-
into this. I do want to keep my channel from getting struck.
Oh yeah, yes. Let me use the proper terms. Okay, I'll say this: the original place where this thing came from, they handled it without the restrictions that we did.
I'm just going to say that I am not going through the shit they put me through the first time. I will become the psycho bitch from hell if they pushed me on it. I'm not kidding.
Yes,
Because I went through hell on earth in the first lockdowns. The shit that they did to me medically is not even funny.
Yeah. No, I remember you were telling me about that. Yeah, I'm reading Suzanne's comment in the chat. Yeah, the Canadian welfare, man, that's something. And we had it. We actually up where I'm at, we did get that smoke within that first week. So
yeah, but think of it this way, Papa. If they start reinstigating lockdowns while I'm heading to deal with family in fucking Cali, there's a problem.
yeah.
Never stayed in my house. I was out doing photos every fucking day of the lockdown. But the shit that they put me through trying to get medical care and trying to be treated with any dignity for my medical issues was bad enough. I actually do have nightmares from it sometimes.
Like I said,
and I'll leave it at that.
No, you're not wrong. And there was a lot more things that went bad because of the lockdowns than it did any good. It didn't do any good at all.
The thing with me is I have so many medical issues and so many things. I'm always on the timer for my life. I don't have a good likelihood of a long life, and I am not going to waste whatever precious years I have sitting in the house being afraid to leave the fucking house. I'm immunocompromised. I have lived through fucking COVID 5 fucking times now, and I'm not staying in my house. And if it kills me, it fucking kills me. At least I lived.
I blame Tainted because he's sitting there quiet and you're saying what you're saying and it's bringing us into a dark place. Tainted, this is on you, man. With your manifesto.
Why are you throwing the dude under the bus like that? He wants to be quiet and just chill. Jesus fuck.
He has responsibility like the rest of us.
Yeah,
Responsibility. What's that?
Well, I know that Suzanne is giving us updates. She says that the boreal forest is burning and it runs from one end of the country to the other. Yeah, I really do feel for the people of Canada. So I will keep you guys in my prayers. I feel like that the authorities in Canada are not doing enough to deal with those fires, which is shitty. So.
And yeah, Papa, that's how I feel about it too, is fuck California. But you know what? If I have to go, and unfortunately I have to, I'm going to do everything I can to make it more pleasant. I'm going to go see the things that actually matter to me in nature and fuck the cities and fuck the people. And I'm going to try to make it pleasant and I'm going to try to make it okay.
We lost someone.
Yeah, one sec.
We lost that guy.
He's back.
I was gonna say he needed time away to finish that manifesto before he unleashes it to the public.
Well, with that region, they've been having wildfires for like the past couple of years. But even before that, the flooding between Okanagan and Banff and shit like that, like between 1,000 Mile House. Holy crap! Did that like in Lake Louise? That region got fucked over.
I was gonna say we can continue talking, but it is 11:30. There is technically on Madness Network a stream that starts at midnight my time here, so I am going to wrap this up with the ending, and then we can talk backstage if you want to, so that when the next stream's getting set up, I'm not in their way.
Well, I'm gonna bounce, so I figured I'd bring some happiness and joy and peace because we've all
craziness.
Because we've all delved into a dark space just now, and let us not delve into dark spaces. Let us instead celebrate the victories of the Beast Citizen Road Warrior Drake. Because why not?
You're a shameless self-promoter. You know that, right?
Shame. I have no.
He's a good promoter.
Well, thank you. I've developed that skill over the years. I wasn't a natural promoter.
You need to know how to roll with it, Rosetta.
I am. That's why I'm laughing and teasing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm gonna leave because I feel offended and I don't know how to deal with this.
Oh, you do not. Have a great night.
I have to cope. So, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, it was fun, but have a great.
I'm
night.
a redhead. Have a good night without your soul. I already stole it.
Damn it.
Good night.
Good night, everyone.
And let me run this little final ad, and then I will be dipping backstage to say my farewells to them after that. And the reason I'm stalling is because I cannot scroll this correctly because of this thing. So, good night.
Comic Books for Kids provides comic books to kids in hospitals and cancer centers across the U.S. It's a place where we can all work together to make sure every child has a comic book. 100% of all proceeds go towards the kids. It's about making a difference, and while they're in the hospital, allowing them to fly like a superhero, battle dragons, or rescue teddy bears. We are in every state in the country and now support over 160 hospitals. Every month, we add more.
Visit cb4k.org.